to yet another episode of My Two Cents. Better yet, this is my 4 cents because this is going to be a Final Four edition because I've been holding back, hadn't said a word since we started the tournament. There's a lot of good teams out there. We started with 68, now we're down to 4. We're down to 4. It means Kansas, that means Ohio State, and Kentucky plays Louisville. Now, I know that it's going to be total bedlam in this city. They ought to just go ahead right now and stop all work. Just stop them. Don't put them out there. Don't even try it. Nothing's going to be accomplished at work. A matter of fact, I think you ought to just go ahead and call Friday off. Let everybody go home and just call it a new holiday. It'll be called Game Day. Game Day is what we need to do because this is so big because the winner goes to the championship game. And who would have thought that U of L, looking at the way they close the season out, would have been right there in the hunt for the championship like they are. I don't know. They say a couple 100,000 people, 25,000 people have them on the Final Four. That's out of 6 million. That's pretty small numbers, but that's okay because, you know, looking at the one game, Ohio State versus Kansas. Kansas seems to have a better team. Ohio State seems to have a better setup. I think they got more players, but I don't think their coach can get them across the line. I think Bill Self is pretty much smarter guy. I think he's got the tools. He's got some horses this go around. I picked Kansas to win that game. Now, the other one is a big game in our area. Why? Because it pits Louisville, Kentucky, born rivals, been playing each other hard for years. This year, early in the season, Kentucky beat Louisville 69-62 in Rupp Arena. Now, Louisville had a little hard period of the year. That was when they started. They lost to Georgetown before they played that game. And then they kind of went 2-5 over the next 7. Bad stretch for them. On the other hand, Kentucky's been rolling like a well-oiled machine. Just feeding people, chomping them up. They lost to Indiana. They lost to Vanderbilt. That's pretty much all they've done all year. But see, here's the thing. Louisville is a much improved team over that time in December to now. UK also has improved. But can somebody come along and play with these guys? I think they can. The biggest problem I think we have is we have to stop and think that this game, Louisville, Kentucky, is bigger than just the basketball game itself. You know, because Kentucky's the favorite because they got so many talented players. They're only using 7 players, and I guarantee you 3-4 of them are going to be in the NBA next year. But you run by a coach that vacated 2 Final Fours and kind of screwed over some programs on the way up to where he's at now, and that just kind of doesn't jive very well with the basketball gods. On the other hand, we got a team of student athletes. They're not winning with overwhelming NBA talent. They're putting a plan together. They're working their plan, and they're being successful at it. So, if you really step back away from it and not look at the two teams for who they are and look at what they represent, and you have the NBA-style players versus the NCAA-style players, which is going to be more important? I really don't know. Like I said, I bet with the college game. And the reason I go with the college game because this is the NCAA. And somewhere, if they do allow the one-and-dones to come along and win this championship, and I say allow because there's been a lot of things that's been allowed in this tournament this year. Because for one thing, the referees don't see everything. They don't see some of what's going on. Matter of fact, they only see what they want to see. With all the timeouts that both coaches have and the TV timeouts, they basically stopping the game every minute, every 2 minutes. So it really doesn't matter. And they have the ability to see what they want to see, call what they want to call. Because some teams out there are racking up many fouls. And then some teams are not getting any fouls. And they've made it all the way to the Final Four. So if I had to go out on a limb right now, I think that Louisville is going to play Kansas for the championship. You heard it here first. Louisville, Kansas, championship. Make it happen, y'all. Make it happen. If it don't happen, oh well. Can't say you will be mad because 2 of the 4 teams in the nation come from 70 miles apart, right here in our own state. So we can't lose on this because guess what? Louisville's in Kentucky. So we got both of them covered. This is Tony Young with Final Four Cents. Talk to you later.